few people who worked in the factory lived close by.
Right.
There are two kinds of workers there. One were regular workers who were better paid,
Yeah.
so they mostly lived far off.
Right.
But there were other kinds of workers who work on daily wages and who were contract workers and who did the most hazardous work. They lived close by.
So is this the
Very close, yeah.
right? And so there was a film, the documentary about this Union Carbide. Have you seen that?
There are many of them.
Okay, there's one.
That came out recently was the railway ban.
The railwayman. Yeah, the railwayman.
Yeah.
So that what do you think that portrays how much truth is there? Because that did show that there was a report, and then the report said there are problems here, and the American guy said I cannot do anything because I have orders from there, so I cannot tell you about this. But the guy here found that, and from as per the documentary,
Yeah.
and before he could deliver to someone, the whole thing happened. And so how much truth is in that?
There is quite a bit of truth in that particular film, quite a bit. Some bits about those bandit stuff, all that is mixed.
Yeah.
But all the rest was true. Is true.
And
It is also one of the few documentary, I would say the only one that talked about sodium thiosulfate, which is another very sad part and very devious on the part of Union Carbide. But that also no other documentary shown that good.
So this is very emotional, I'm crying. But how about the people now that got affected that time, like children, and so it was all health-wise. We know that it affected a lot of people. But how about socio-economic part? As in people
It's very
marriages.
bad. Yeah, I'll tell you. See, what the government records show is about 72% of the people who were exposed were people who made their livelihood on the basis of hard physical labor. Like I said, the reason that this was a concentration of poor people was because it is a low-lying area. And so those people lost, by losing their health, they lost their ability to earn a livelihood. So thousands of families, they were at the brink of starvation. And I can tell you, just a second. हाँ अनुज, हाँ बोलिए. आपको थोड़ा साफ बात करना पड़ेगा, कहीं से ऐसे जगह से जहाँ से बात समझ में आए. थोड़ा समझ नहीं आ रहा है मुझे. आप क्या कमरे के अंदर से बोल रहे हैं? आवाज ठीक से नहीं आ रही.